Hi everyone! Welcome to the stream. My name is Quimby, and today we are going to be playing Slay the Princess the Pristine Cut. I'd like to extend a big congratulations to I Love Our Game for getting the first channel points reward. Hi, Twitch, minus 60 seconds? What the heck? Good morning, Gamer Nation. Happy holidays, Red Bull. Yeah! Nation Gamer morning good. I need to see my boy. Short Spoon! Hi. Hello, lovely to see you. Yeah, look at our son. Look at him. Look at him hopping across the screen. We've raised him right. He's doing such a good job. Oh, what? A womp for my boy Bread Bull? Insane. Can't believe this. I would like to intensely apologize for being late today. D&D was insane last night, and it's messed up my entire morning schedule, but that's okay. It's fine. We're here now. We are here now. Oh, and Avakin has told me to hydrate, which I will do. I actually drank like approximately half of my water bottle right before stream started. Because sometimes when you just drink water, yeah, that's what happened. But yeah, no, I'll hydrate right now. May as well. There's also big news happening in my IRL friends, where all the word games that we play have just had our stats compiled, and some funky things have been going on in there. How are you all doing today, chatters? I hope life is treating you kindly and well. Whoa, sorry. Nope. Sorry, I have to stop paying attention to the stats updates. Oh, it's so cool. I love statistics. I love statistics so much. My goodness. Whoa. Oh, that's crazy. How are we doing, chatters? I hope you are doing well. It's been an eventful day for Quimbies. It's been a real eventful day for Quimbies, but you know what? We stay winning. We stay here, we stay winning, we stay simply having a wonderful Christmas time, as they say. Anyway, that is the end of our intro section. Short Spoon, it's lovely to have you here, but I'm going to switch over to the game and I'm going to start playing it. So presumably if you want to avoid Slay the Princess spoilers, now would be a good time to duck out. Just for your information. Yeah, bye Short Spoon. I need to get you this game so that you can play it and then we can talk about it. Okay. Anywho, at any rate, I'm going to be changing the scene. Oh, insert sad Tigger gif here. No, not the sad Tigger gif. No, not the sad Tigger gif. Okay, I'll maybe do that like today, I don't know. Not the sad Tigger gif, this is so sad. Okay. I'm changing the scene after this round of Bread Bowl. Ready? Bread Bowl's gonna be hopping all the way over, and pop! Alright. Okay, content warning, this is a horror game and is not intended for all audiences. Please visit blacktabbygames.com if you need a list of specific trigger warnings. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions has caused motion sickness in players. These effects are not disabled. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. At any rate. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Welcome back to Slay the Princess. Lovely, delightful game. The Pristine Cut, in fact. We are in the middle of doing a red text princesses run where we're trying to find princesses who have oh, shut up, browser. Sorry. We're trying to find princesses who have red text at the end of the world. Is what we're trying to do. We are currently in the middle of the Stranger, and after that we have the Fury and the Burned Grey on our docket. But yeah, I mean, hey, let's hop in. Let's get this party started. We're talking to the Stranger.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down.
We just, we just found our way down to the princess, and she's got big ol' eyes.
You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Yeah. Except for the big ol' eyes. Let me know that I love her big ol' eyes. I think they're quite delightful. Ooh, let's see, what do we want to say? You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you.
I don't have any weapons, and I'm chained to a wall. Do I look like someone that could end the world? Do I look like a monster?
Because I am. Everything you've heard about me is true, and I'm going to lay waste to everything, starting with you.
Oh, I love her. I love this particular princess. She's so fun.
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that?
Apparently.
I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back?
Fortunately, I don't believe we can.
Again? Have you been here before?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Should we tell him?
Don't worry about it.
Nah, let him stew. Right, I'm telling him. Yeah, we've been here before, but we never went to the cabin. We just turned around and left until
the world ended.
It's hard to describe. Until the only thing we could see was the same cabin going on forever. And then you told us that the world ended and we died. And then we woke up, and I'm pretty sure you're familiar with all the rest of it.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting sequence of events.
It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it?
Sure seems like it.
Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Ooh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Yeah, I'm with the Contrarian. Trying out the new Fortnite Ballistic game mode. Apparently it's just Siege. I don't think I've played Siege ever, so that's news to me, I guess. If I let you out of here, what are you going to do?
I don't think I can answer that question in a way you'd find meaningful. What do you want me to say? That I'd be a good person?
Oh, I love her.
Besides,
You already know what I'm going to do.
Not a single real answer.
I mean, to be fair, what was I expecting from her?
At least aside from Miss Blood and Destruction. It's infuriating, isn't it? Whose buttons are there for us to press? Whose skin is there for us to get under?
Oh, Contrarian.
Not exactly how I'd put it, but I don't disagree. There must be something we can do. Asking questions just seems to make things worse. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back. Kinda hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
Yeah.
It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
Oh, but there's things that I want to know. There's more of you now.
there must be something wrong with you. I'm the same as I was a moment ago. It must be fear creeping into your heart.
You know you can't stop me.
Oh boy.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do, all chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We could always start by retrieving the blade.
True, except...
Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs.
Yeah, that sounds miserable.
Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if All we're going to get is a million answers.
I mean, I suppose it might be nice to have a million answers.
Can't even follow what's going on anymore.
Million answers.
We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
What's your name?
Princess. You can call me Princess, if you'd like. You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really. No, I don't need a name.
My name is whatever hushed whispers follow in the wake of my devastation.
I love her voice. I love the way she speaks.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy.
Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled together and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me?
I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you? We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in.
Surely it's not all that bad.
Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either. You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
What? Me not cut out for this? No.
Oh, I thought they would send something better to deal with me. If the stairs managed to chew you up,
I will devour you.
Oh, she's so delightful. I'm getting you out of here, trying to figure. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Retrieve the blade.
Wait, that's not right.
Sorry, narrator, we're too twisted out. Promi, I know, right?
Go on. You take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Awkward.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
That's such a fun sentence, the way that it all goes. I donated 3 for 50. Splending would be slaying her. We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see how it goes.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
I don't know if this is exactly a witty situation.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
I don't know if I necessarily agree with that, but I mean the sentiment behind it, this not being fun anymore, yeah.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all.
Hope you marry someone like this when you grow up. I mean, bold assumptions there, but alright.
Falls apart? I think he's gone.
Huh.
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Wait, hang on, yeah, how old do you think I am? Sorry, that did just register for me. Couldn't be getting called 12 again. I know, right? Suzanne at most 30. Okay. I've been living for an eternity. Okay. That's fair. If we're talking grand cosmic scale, I'll take it. There's to me a confusing trend of people coming here thinking I'm like 13 years old, which is not true. But on a cosmic scale, I would say that your judgment sounds about correct.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and others, they just don't fit.
Oh, honey. Been living 13 years, only this chapter. You know, that's fair. This chapter is wild and stranger, crazy. I'm a bird. Protected by the Migratory Bird Act.
We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable.
Oh, honey.
Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Fix us?
Like this, unfortunately.
We should help her. I think we did this.
Bird 2, what a coincidence. Whoa, bird chat.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Whoa, actions having consequences? Wild in. Your neck, I'm a migratory North American bird. Oh my goodness, absolutely destroyed.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
My friend, let me introduce myself now.
Please.
Oh, honey. I'll do my best. But you'll never know if she hears your reply. She's gone. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me, we've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
And serve as the principal embodiment of the narrative voice, the daddy narrator, if you will. The subsequent narrators are but mere reverberations of my essence. The other manifestations of my being. I remain acutely aware of this intrinsic connection. I persistently remember. Okay. That is neat, but I do think we also have to consider that, yeah, Corvigate has a colorful leg band, which is pretty neat. All the ladybirds love it.
Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
I wonder why I'm here. I got isekai'd. The classic isekai. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you. You're not messing with us, right?
Not on this one, no. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Girls love my colorful leg band. They do. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. Am I supposed to talk about BRB? Yes, sorry, we're in the long quiet, so... Understood. You've withered. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Ooh, let's see. I thought there was a voice line where I'm supposed to be able to ask her if she was what I saw in the woods, but I don't know. What do you think of this vessel?
These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and wall. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. They will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
Aw, I love the stranger.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
How can you stand to be a contradiction?
As easily as you can stand to be you. You are like me, even if you have chosen not to look at the corners of you that do not fit. Even if you have chosen to ignore the brilliant contours of your soul.
I love the way she speaks. Alright then. I'm ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
It'll be the end of the world. Man, that's kind of crazy. The end of the world. Don't understand any of these dialogue options. Can't someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off. I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Unfortunate. Well, let's continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within.
Cool.
A warning before you go any further.
Oh, yeah.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Cool, good to know.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Oh, he's maybe got a bit of a point.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Huh. Now here's the question, chat. Do we want Fury through adversary or through tower? And I'm once again able to articulate my thoughts. I sincerely inquire about your well-being. I trust that this day finds you in excellent health, and let's embark on a quest to slay the princess. There's no point. The game is called Slay the Princess. Well, it is called Slay the Princess, and I do believe we're going to be doing perhaps a little bit of slaying her at some point. Tower, you want Fury through tower? Okay, alright. Tower. Okay, alright. We can do Fury through tower. Let's do tower. Alright, let's proceed into the cabin. It's been a hot second since we did Fury through tower, so...
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Pristine blade. On the Eagle Mommy Tower? The chat consensus says tower. Alright.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
To tower over me? Ah, she calls me fledgling. Oh, good vibes in chat today. Good vibes. We are going to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Wait, it's not fledgling for the tower. It's little bird, isn't it? Fledgling is beast. Tower's little bird. And we go, whoa. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
That's not how you say ah. You need to put some accent to that. I know you can do more. Okay, alright. You want the Eagle Mommy Tower to... Oh gosh, wait, how do I want to do this? Do I want to say it in first person, or do I want to say it in second person? I think she does both. Fledgling needs to be for sure though. Either way, like I'm not picky. She's... Oh no, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, oh man, oh gosh, oh man, can I even say words? Is that allowed? Is that... Oh my gosh, is this allowed? Okay. I could do an like an That's how I feel about her, actually, is that that's tower to me.
Her voice
That's
carries
good. Okay,
up the stairs.
Who's there?
Oh, hi.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you?
Oh, are you now? Why don't you come down and let me take a look at you?
Okay.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Kiss her being like your toes, especially in between. Oh gosh. Let's tone down just a little bit on the on the descriptiveness of that, but I appreciate the sentiment.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Okay, thank
There's a
you.
heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Don't get me wrong. I've got no qualms about us being freaks about the princess. Could narrate that happening if you wish. I've got no qualms about people being freaks about the princess, but let's hold off on the descriptiveness.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Did that one side got banned? That side got a my name? Unfortunate.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife with you and everything. But you don't have to try and kill me. You could always toss that scrap of metal to the ground and give the two of us a chance to talk things out.
Might be horny when we can be psychosexual freaks about the dynamics of chain breaking the divine. So true. I'm with Corpigay on this one. Chain breaking the divine? Oh, whoa.
She makes a compelling point. What if we didn't kill her? What if we just dropped the blade and talked? Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
I just don't want to. I don't know. I just don't want to drop the knife. Is the thing. Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
Oh boy.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it.
Oh gosh, she's kind of got a point.
So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
I'm not dropping the blade. Oh, no, that's if I'm on adversary. What if she's in bluffing? What if she kills us?
You go into this expecting to die, you're going to die.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
I feel like saying that would be enough to get us tower. But, I mean, I guess there's always the autosave. If not, we're going to slay the princess.
You charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
We've already lost the battle, chatters.
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
Oh boy. Dear interlocutor, how does one succinctly encapsulate the essence of one's day? It has been an intricate blend of both the mundane and the magnificent, a delightful tapestry of existence. Indeed, we can embrace our inner psychosexual renegades, humorously dissecting the audacious endeavor of chain-breaking the divine. So how fares your own diurnal adventure? Are the cosmic forces aligning, or do you find yourself wandering through the whimsical absurdities of life? An excellent question, my dear narrator. I'm going to drink some water as Candybot has requested. Water good. Water very tasty. My diurnal adventures are going great. In all honesty, I've been a bit of an evil mastermind about my D&D campaign that I'm running, which has been quite pleasant for me. I love being an evil mastermind. Anyway, princess.
We shouldn't have hesitated. But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones. making sure you stay down.
Ma'am.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity.
Like, they didn't have to make her... They didn't have to make her this hot. They didn't have to do it, but they did it for us. They did it for us, chatters. Trust that this alleviates your primal inclinations and fulfills your more insatiable desires. We may indulge in the intricacies of our psychosexual predilections concerning the exhilarating pursuit of transcending divine restrictions, all while maintaining an air of playful irreverence. I'd so totally agree. I did, indeed. Yes, quite, as they say. This frame, I know they didn't have to... They didn't have to do this, but they did it for us. They did it for us in particular. My goodness, ma'am. The little like squint at her eyes as she's looking at us. Oh man. She's really hot.
You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand. And now look at you.
I'm so crazy about it because this frame is what makes her the tower. Yeah, she's towering over us. The perspective, yeah. Looking up at her as we die. She's so, like, so powerful in relation to us. We die remembering her above us. Yeah. Like this, I want the mommy. No. Yeah, I don't think you get it. She is. This is her. This is what makes her. It's one princess and we love her. All of her. We love all of her. Bless.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Again, just the perspective, looking up at her. She's disappointed, completely broken. This is the chapter where it's just, I think, the clearest of why everything changes in the way that it does. Spelman princess? Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, she would.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs.
Oh, I love her.
This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
And we die. She's close to doing it. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if after we died she was like, haha, nerd. And stomped on us a bit more. Chapter 2, The Tower.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Suffocation is such a long way to kill someone. It's so personal. It is. You're so up close. You have to watch the life bleed from their eyes. Feel as their struggles grow weaker and weaker. It's so personal. Other princesses strike you so decisively and don't risk your survival. Let's tone down the horny in chat, please. Listen, we can be. I understand how the vibes may feel that way, but I do appreciate a more psychosexual interpretation of the game instead of leaning into overt sexuality. Like, sorry, I understand why the boundaries would be unclear on that, considering the way that I am about this game. Let's maybe keep it to appreciation of the intricacies of our death or something. But Tower's not afraid of you at all. She'll take ages to let you die because there's no risk of you fighting your way out. Yeah, oh my gosh. Sure, yeah, thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, sorry, I do very much see how the boundary is unclear, and I do apologize for that. I appreciate that. She's in control the whole time. She is. She doesn't have to worry about a thing. Can you do me a favor? Perhaps, depending on the favor. Or not Tower, but this princess, you know. Yeah. The princess leading to the tower. doesn't have to worry about you at all. She wins. That's it. I love her. Let it be known. I think she's great. Big fan of that death scene.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Cool. Please promise me you'll destroy her and that you'll promise me you'll actually slay her. I mean, it certainly seems as though I'm headed that way. Just by the directions that we're headed. I mean, all of our endings with the princesses have been fairly violent so far. Very end, not now. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I mean, currently at the moment we're very much tending towards, but in all seriousness, we're going for the merciful ending. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Let's proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
How many princesses did you collect? We've completed 3 routes. This is our 4th.
We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Hi, Broken. I love Broken. Broken is one of my guys. I love him. Great.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
I don't know. I think he's popping off.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying.
Bless.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
I guess you could get who's my favorite. I mean, judging by your reaction to Tower, I could guess Apotheosis. But that's just. You guys guess who's my favorite? Again, I'm throwing in my bet on Apotheosis.
I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible.
Oh, sorry, you were talking about voices, not princesses. Yeah, Smitten being your favorite does make sense.
So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be.
Okay. I would say Hunted is my sweet baby boy. Paranoid is my little darling angel. And Broken is, I think. I don't remember what I originally said my top 3 were, but yeah, I think Hunted, Paranoid, and Broken. But then I kin Contrarian so hard. Proceed into the cabin.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Alright.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Sweet.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Why do we feel so small?
I'm actually smitten, and I'm using reverse psychology on you guys by making Manny be narrator and telling you to slay her so you won't. A devious plan. Because particularly with my association with Contrarian, the more someone tells me to do something, the more the less likely I am to do it. So you're doing a great job.
We don't feel small. We are small.
Just a little guy. Take the blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Oh man, good thing we took the weapon. Yes, I know. Yeah. Enter the basement. I talked to a genius after all.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease.
Well, that's nice.
This is actually kind of nice.
Broken. Only voice who can off himself. Yeah, no, I'm obsessed with Smitten as the most dangerous voice. I love what they've done with him. He's so dangerous. He's so fearsome. Like, for all that I think the cold sounds the most dangerous, it really is Smitten who's actually the one you gotta look out for.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Thank you, I'm about to blush. Aww. Nice.
Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
Oh, hello?
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Yes, ma'am.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
I'm not dangerous? I don't know, because Smitten is the voice that consistently has the most control over our body.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
Because intent, belief, determines everything in this world? Exactly. Just doing everything in the name of love. And that's what makes it so dangerous, because love is so powerful. Love is so strong. And again, intent, belief are the strongest forces in this world. Yeah, Smitten wants something, Cold wants nothing at all. Exactly, yeah. Smitten has clear goals and desires, and they're strong, and that makes him so powerful and so dangerous.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there.
See, that's why I love you, not you, the princess. I get it, yeah.
It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Here we go, princess time. Continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond.
Yippee!
The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Oh my gosh, ma'am!
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
She's so some kind of way.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Hi!
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
She thinks I'm charming.
Drop it.
Oh gosh, darn it. Tighten your grip.
As if on command, the
Gosh
blade
darn
slips
it.
from your grasp. It clatters uselessly to the floor.
Unfortunate. Big grip to me in particular.
But we didn't drop it. We decided to grip it tighter, remember? Are you really just going to let that happen to us?
Hey, what's up with that narrator?
I have a duty to report facts as facts, and the fact is that you dropped the blade.
Gosh darn it.
Of course we dropped it. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence.
Well, I mean, we are in her presence, so...
Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
He understands what's going on. I don't think he knows a fraction of what's going on in our heads.
Kneel.
No.
Oh, are you still trying to defy me? I said kneel.
Oh.
Your legs buckle, and your knees hit the floor.
Well,
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already catastrophically failed.
well, this time, I'm gonna get good.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
That's such a cool sentence. Unnecessary. They really didn't have to go this hard on her, but they did for us. They made her this hot for us.
Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this.
you should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with her.
Narrator, don't worry about it.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then, and there's nothing we can do to stop her now.
I don't know about that.
He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before, and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her?
We're supposed to get good.
That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Remain silent.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can save your thoughts from being seen?
Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember if I was supposed to refuse. Let's just hop into the autosave and refuse. No.
Perhaps you need another
There we
lesson
go.
in submitting to your betters.
I always forget which option does what.
Pick up that needle.
There we go.
Do it. It's what she wants.
No objections here.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but we might as well pick up the blade.
Yeah.
As your eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine hand that sits unperceived by your senses, but then manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Pick up the blade.
You reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See? This isn't so bad.
Oh, buddy.
Okay, yeah. We can do that. We were probably going to stand anyway.
Yeah. Stand.
You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
They sure are. She's... Ma'am, I know, right?
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are quiet shadow, while I am brilliant radiance.
She really is so brilliant.
Take that knife in your hand and slit your throat.
Oh man.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed. Just steel your nerves, step forward, and end this.
Well, alright, let's end this.
Oh, we'll end this all right.
What if self-destruction was an involuntary demonstration of desire you have no say in the matter of? Could be neat. Could be kinda cool. Whoa, who said that?
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Slay the princess.
Your body is sluggish and unresponsive, actively fighting against you, but you do your best to stagger forward. One step at a time, you move towards the princess.
Here we go.
Slitting your throat would have been a mercy, but it seems you're in need of a harsher lesson.
So I do... Oh gosh.
Plunge that knife into your lungs.
I think here's where...
I'm sorry.
Don't...
Oh,
As you
yep.
take another step forward, the blade digs into your ribs, slicing through flesh with ease. It somehow feels like an entirely natural thing to do, while the simple act of walking has become an arduous impossibility.
I love the way they describe things.
Then it slides back out, the wound burning as a small hiss of air escapes through the fresh orifice. Blood fills your lungs.
They get so funky with the gore.
Now, do it again. Keep doing it until I give you permission to stop.
Those are just words. You don't have to listen to her.
We certainly don't. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
It's what she wants.
You, heroic one, what are you doing?
Don't just let this happen. Stop him from killing you.
Yeah, this is what I love. Is just ready?
I'm on it.
Here, just, yep, got it. Her being itself exists in the context of obedience, and her act of defiance is so incompatible with her existence itself that it warps and destroys her. Terror can't be denied, so she stops being terror once you do. Also, what if we stabbed ourselves really hot to stab ourselves, is all I'm saying. But yeah, no, you're so right, is what makes her tower is just our perception of immense power for her. And yeah, just the moment we take that away, she loses herself. It's, oh man.
Your other hand locks around your wrist, struggling to keep it from perforating vital organs. But the blade still flails towards you, managing to slice bits of skin that plop to the floor to join the growing pile of blood and gore beneath you.
Wow.
Despite the pain, you manage to keep yourself in one piece, at least for now.
I do think that this is one of the largest examples of Hero taking control of our body as well. The Hero actively stepping in to prevent our death.
What a
Interesting.
pitiful display. A wounded little bird, thinking it can defy a god.
Ma'am.
It doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to hurt so much. You can choose a gentle end. You can choose to leave that punctured vessel for the next.
See, I could. Or I could slay the princess.
Or you can pathetically struggle against yourself until the floor of this temple is painted with the bloody impressions of your futility.
She has to be big. She has to be in control. I myself utterly enchanted, for I am, in fact, the very embodiment of the voice of the smitten. Seems Cupid's arrow struck me with impeccable aim, rendering me both charmed and insensible. Perhaps I should declare myself the smitten sovereign, reigning over this whimsical realm of affection. After all, who wouldn't want to conduct an orchestra of heartstrings while wearing a crown of infatuation? It's a delightful folly, indeed. Just act out in the smitten voice. Oh gosh, I can't roll my R's that well, but we can give it an attempt. I find myself utterly enchanted, for I am, in fact, the very embodiment of the voice of the smitten. It seems Cupid's arrow has struck me with impeccable aim, rendering me both charmed and insensible. Perhaps I should declare myself the smitten sovereign, reigning over this whimsical realm of affection. After all, who wouldn't want to conduct an orchestra of heartstrings while wearing a crown of infatuation? It's a delightful folly indeed. This is happening in real time. I'm sure Hero loves the extended reading. So that English accent helped you a lot. Thank you. I'm pretty bad at English accents usually, so I appreciate that. You're just standing here, ears just like, oh.
You continue to approach the princess, even as the repeated gouges of your blade expose bone and muscle to the open air of the basement.
Oh, you're American? /J or /serious? Or Canadian? I'm American. You seem Canadian? Oh, thank you. That makes sense considering my accent.
You know, this would be a lot easier if you gave us a hand.
No, I will not elaborate on the accent, but thank you. Oh, not Canadian, Candian. Candian? Candyland citizen? Oh, of course. I will take being a Candyland citizen. I always really liked Princess Lollipop. That was every time we played, I had to be, and it's like you don't even play as the characters in Candyland, so it doesn't make sense with me having to be Princess Lollipop, but I was Princess Lollipop. He actually did my joke for me, lol.
My influence only goes so far, and I can only juggle so many things at once. The best I can do right now is to continue to drive you forward. Believe me, this whole ordeal would be so much easier if I didn't have to contend with free will.
It would be fun to live in Candyland, wouldn't it?
You're the one making things difficult. You're the one making us hurt. She doesn't want to hurt us. She's just doing what she has to.
Yes, yeah.
Stop.
Oh, we're stopping.
As you finish crossing the room, you fall to your knees at the princess's feet, your chest heaving as your blood pools in the crevices of the stone floor, the coppery taste coating your throat.
Okay, see that does. Okay, wait, hang on. I've got a bone to pick with this. Blood doesn't taste like copper. Cinder does not. Well, let's tone it back. Tone it back. Hi, ma'am. Hi. I've got a bone to pick because blood doesn't taste like copper. Blood tastes definitively like iron. And I'm not sure where everyone's saying the coppery taste of blood comes from. Guards. Because blood is Kachinka this man. Oh gosh. Is this made of iron? Yeah. No, see that's the thing is blood definitively tastes a heck of a whole lot like iron. Like I'm going to look on the internet right now. I'm going to say, what does blood taste like? Blood typically tastes metallic or salty due to the presence of iron in red blood cells, which is the primary reason for its distinct taste. Most people describe it as a metallic flavor when they taste their own blood. Chatters. Is my dear friend? I'm a med student. Yeah. I've gotten enough bloody noses in my lifetime to have a ridiculous amount of blood coursing through my mouth. I get like really bad bloody noses where you get like blood gushing down the back of your throat. Sorry, that's maybe a bit graphic. But it definitively tastes like iron. You fought a lot? No. Just happens sometimes. Nose completely unbroken. Just get a lot of bloody noses. Blood does not taste like copper. And I will say I've had like spring water that tastes exactly like blood because of the high iron content. And it was like, yep, that's iron. That's what makes the water taste like blood. That's a problem. Yeah. Hopefully it'll get figured out at some point.
The princess kneels down, lifting your chin with her finger as her face lowers to yours.
Ma'am.
Your devotion is misplaced. You've surrendered to delusion. But something about your defiant spirit speaks to me. You are different than you were before.
I am different. Thank you so much for noticing. I think the concept is that it's very metallic and most people can't differentiate between metal flavors. I can. I'm built different. It's not their fault. Yeah, I just think they should get good because I think that copper has a definitively different taste than iron. So they should just eat more metals.
Perhaps, if you've learned your lesson, I can spare you from the release of death.
Wow. And the narrator's about to say something here and I'm gonna
There's a place at my side for you, if you'll have it. Not as an equal, but as something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Ma'am. My goodness, I'm not saying anything. Not yet. Thank you, appreciate that. Yep, nicely done. You're doing great.
Well, that's demeaning, isn't it?
I don't know, it could be kind of hot.
Yes, how thoughtful of her. It's a mercy. Take it. I think he's given up whatever say he had at the start of all this.
Yeah, rip to the broken.
At least one of you is sane. She's within striking distance, and she's only negotiating now because she knows you have what it takes to put an end to her. Seize the moment before it's too late.
She thinks they're silly. She thinks we're silly. But narrator's so right here. She is only negotiating because she knows that we have what it takes to end her. Again, where we can be her little court jester. Slay her. I will. Don't you worry. But yeah, no, she our perception of her is what makes her the tower. Us defying her this much and getting this close to her, she has to carve a deal or she's going to lose her power. Okay, Candybot wants me to drink water and take a little stretch break, which I'm on my way. I got it. Here we've got water. So yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, quite. And we're doing a little stand up, stretch it out. If you guys have been seated or otherwise in the same position for a while, it might be good for you guys to do a little stretch too. loose and limber. Do 10 push-ups too? Alright, here we go. Push-ups time! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 push-ups, got him. Chatters, we got him. No man has ever done 10 push-ups. It's never been done. I know, literally impossible, but we got him. Good job, I'm proud of you. Thank you. Little out of breath, but we're alright. No one has ever done 10 push-ups before, ever. This was a first in the history of the world. I really wish I could resist, but slay the princess.
No.
Sorry, Broken.
Yes. Though your body trembles, struggling to defend itself in the face of the princess's overwhelming will, you finally manage to break through, darting to her side before she can react.
No, why? You told me to slay her!
The wind of your freedom rushes through you, and you channel it into a decisive blow, stabbing into the soft flesh of her ankle and severing the tendons in an act of unyielding defiance.
Come on.
She falls to the floor, crashing unceremoniously to her knees.
Right, mm-hmm. Yeah, sorry, Corvigay. We'll get apotheosis another time, though.
But you don't give her any time to recover. Your heart pounding with determination, you plunge your blade into her chest.
Get blade plunged, nerd.
As you find your target again and again, she laughs, crude emotion breaking through her once stony composure as your blade cuts her flesh.
Kinda hot.
We can do this, can't we?
Yeah.
You always could.
The decision to give you this task was not made lightly. You're here for a reason.
I find myself utterly captivated. I must admit that I'm employing a rather cunning form of reverse psychology upon you all. By adopting the moniker of narrator and playfully imploring you to proclaim your adoration, I am, in fact, conspiring to ensure that you do precisely the opposite. It's a delightful paradox, wouldn't you agree? Indeed. 'Tis an excellent act, my good sir. I'm just gay. Yeah, fair enough.
It's not too late to pick up the pieces. It's not too late to toss that blade aside and beg for forgiveness.
Shut up.
Oh, well.
I can't believe you would actually strike me.
Oh, she's
You
lost.
heathen! You worm! You defiler! You don't know the consequences of your arrogance!
Oh, ma'am. Did you just say shut up? He did. Hero, my beloved, I will say.
Before you can strike the final blow, the princess lashes out, knocking you off your feet.
Oh, she looks so scared.
There's an unsettling wet pop as your spine breaks, numbness and pain spreading through your body. As you rebound towards the ceiling in a moment of disorientated lightness, she drives her fist into your chest.
Oh, sweetheart. Did you first time agree with your own something? Wow! She has to strike you herself because she can't make you do it to yourself anymore. She's losing so much.
Your body is crushed as she pulverizes you into the floor, the ground itself breaking from the impact.
She has to dirty her hands. We defiled her. Yeah.
You lie there, broken, beyond pain, unable to even see what she's done to you. But the princess is succumbing to her own wounds as well. She looks down upon her body in abject horror and disgust.
You made me use my hands.
Oh.
I can feel myself twisting into something new, something dull, something defiled. What have you done to me?
The actor resistance rots the concept of her, and I'm lightheaded about it. She's so some kind of way. Oh, she has done it to you, buddy. Yeah. Hey, would you have just said that? Yeah, the using her hands defiles her. The media literacy in this chat is getting kind of wild and hi.
You're monsters and conspirators. I can't bear to watch this.
Oh, broken. Nice, thank you.
The princess has been
Or
nothing
maybe
but
that's
cruel
the
to you.
birthday, I don't know.
You should feel liberated by her fall.
I'm so good. Where? Oh, instead of where. I see. You're really good at this, genuinely.
But I don't feel liberated. I feel empty.
Bless his little broken heart.
Aside from the pain, I feel fine.
Oh.
She collapses to the floor. Her glassy eyes watch, unblinking, yet somehow still full of anguish and fear, as the two of you perish together.
She's so scared.
I suppose we were never gonna get a happy ending here, were we?
No. Getting a good grade in psychoanalysis and blushing at pretty girl. Mm-hmm. You're doing a great job at that.
Don't let those be your final thoughts. You saved the world. That's worth something. I guess. Regardless of how you feel about it, it's finally over. Thank you.
Oh, buddy.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
It's not the end. Would have been cool if we had Smitten and broken together here and Smitten be annoyed that she's the tower instead of the damsel. I don't think that Smitten would be annoyed that she's the tower. Smitten is in love with her always, just like me. I think he would think that she's gorgeous. Chapter 3, The Fury. Oh, and thank you for the not first narrator.
You're on a
poor
path
guy.
in the woods, and at the end of the path... Okay, what the hell is that?
Oh, buddy, broken.
I think he's upset.
I think he's upset. Oh, and thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna drink some water. I keep saying how funny it would be if there's a scene where she's beating you to death with her fist and Smitten is there and they don't explain it. Just like, whoa. Ma'am.
And what's he got to be upset about? We just killed a god.
Oh, hi, stubborn.
Exactly. You heathens destroyed the most beautiful thing that ever was, and ever will be.
Oh, broken. Keep saying. Oh, sorry. Narrator, thank you for the 3 absolutely nothings. My goodness, that's a whole lot of nothing. Congrats. I hope you enjoy your nothing.
I can't say I have much sympathy for you. She was bad for us, and you almost got us killed.
A 4th absolutely nothing has hit the chat. Thank you.
You're being too generous. He did get us killed.
Why did you add this? It's a UHF reference. And it's only 1 channel point because that's the lowest amount you can go. You can't do a 0 channel points thing. Oh, thank you for the 5th absolutely nothing. I just think UHF is funny. Oh, I see. Mm-hmm.
Alright, enough chatter. Got a thing I'm supposed to do, and if you don't mind, I'd like to do it without any more interruptions.
Oh, please, by all means.
Okay, great, you're listening. You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a... If your thing is telling us about the princess, don't waste your breath. We know all about her, and it's hardly a path in the woods at this point, is it?
Yeah, I see. Did I ever visit you before? Yeah, I think you've been around once or twice. Certainly nothing has hit the chat. What a beautiful day in Oregon. What a beautiful day in Oregon. Nothing, sorry, that's a joke for me. No, I think I've seen that one. It's a 9/11 joke, except it's a beautiful day in Oregon, right?
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things seriously.
Taking it seriously? Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. This looks more like New York. Yeah, I could see it. Yeah, I could. Because there's nothing. I don't live in Oregon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, me neither. I've been to Oregon. I went to Astoria once. I really liked Astoria. Alright, let's proceed to the cabin.
Good, we're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her.
Oh boy. Is the city called Astoria? No, Astoria. 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 It's at the mouth of the Columbia River. And it's a delightful place. Astoria. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Delightful spot. I really enjoyed it there.
That's it? No final words of advice?
All I know is I got Bigfoot there. Love that guy. Good for him, honestly.
I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that Any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard.
I would not like to live in Oregon, though, because I'm too afraid of the mega earthquake.
If there's still a princess at the cabin, maybe we can salvage things. Maybe if we just grovel and apologize, things can go back to how they were before.
Oh, broken. Is Oregon the place with weird religious people? I think that's Utah. Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't think Oregon is like that. There's weird people everywhere. Oregon is on the west coast of America, and it's the Pacific Northwest. And again, I wouldn't want to live there because I'm afraid of the big mega earthquake happening from the plate subduction that's happening there along the Cascadia subduction zone.
Oh, cut it out, will you? We need to be tough right now, and you're making it so much harder than it has to be, so stop whining.
Indeed, there are weird people everywhere, admittedly. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight. But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves and wet clumps of living meat.
Kind of neat. I thought New York was the weirdest until I found the Florida meme. Oh no, New York is definitely not the weirdest. I mean, some wild things happen in the city, but but it's perfectly delightful upstate, to be honest. And I know that upstate is a term that doesn't make much sense for a lot of people, but it's I can't give you a definitive line where upstate begins, but once you start getting to the like New England section of New York, oh sorry, just smacked my mic. New York is up there on the list. Then again, if you're talking about the city, but New York is a lot more than just the city. Like the Albany area, delightful.
That's horrible. You did this.
Broken.
The only furniture of note is a pulsating pedestal, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
And they say where you pay 10 salaries for rent. Yeah, again, I'm not going to argue that the city isn't kind of wild and but that's just the city. All right, we are going to take a quick save here just in case I mess up. We're going to not take the blade because I'm trying to abandon her because I think something there. We're going to approach the mirror. So New York State is nice though. Lived there for a bit as a kid. You're getting every ending. I'm trying to.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. Almost as if you don't see it. But you must, because it's right there in front of you.
Close the ninth on winter, but lots of deer. Yeah, definitely that's, yeah. I'm gonna get myself some chips. I'm not doing every ending right now, but chips are a good idea, and no matter what. So yeah, good. Hope the chips are nice.
All we see is a damn mirror.
It's a bit grimy. Why don't we wipe it clean?
Wipe what clean? The door?
No, narrator, keep up the mirror.
The mirror.
I also want chips. Chips are really tasty is the thing.
What are you talking about? You're standing in front of a door. Whatever non-door thing you think you're looking at, it isn't real, because if it were real, I'd know about it.
But it has to be real. It's right there.
Yeah, it's literally right there.
Smash it. Smash it to pieces. It's the only thing keeping us from her. Don't you want to know what we'll see in there? We won't be able to see anything if we smash it.
No, I kind of like the smashing idea.
Nah, I'm with him on this one. Smash it. Let's get violent already.
Yeah, sure.
Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Yeah, smash
You
it.
bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement.
Oh.
As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor, its ancient hinges moaning as it reveals the dim path ahead.
Well, there's that. Smash second game. Hi. Yep, we are smashing this door open.
Why am I not surprised?
You step forward into the darkness.
Me when I step forward into the darkness.
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. A high-vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight, while walls wet with tumorous growths press in uncomfortably at your sides.
Oh boy.
You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic.
Oh boy. Oh boy, howdy.
The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
All right, narrator, you take this one.
Her voice, a bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
Oh, hi.
Was severing the tendons of my ascension not enough for you? Was it not enough to rend my divine heart? Come, see the horrors you've wrought upon my flesh, and feel my hands set upon your throat.
Okay. Sure.
See how you've soured my once divine melody.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am.
She's so angry with us. Why? Why did you desecrate her? Why couldn't I stop you?
Oh, broken.
You've got to stop thinking about her like that. It isn't doing anyone any good.
Oh, but have you considered I feel bad?
She's not some untouchable god. She's an abomination, and we're going to put an end to her once and for all.
Oh boy.
Whatever she is now is our fault. If she's an abomination, then what does that make us?
Also an abomination.
It doesn't matter what we are. She needs slaying, and we've got the means to do it, so let's get a move on.
Yeah, here we go.
If I might interject, you didn't make her into an abomination. She's always been what she is. It's why you're here, and it's why your task is so important.
Task is important. Yeah, sure, continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment, of ripped skin and burning bone.
Whoa.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Kinda hot is all I'm saying. Hey girl, looking fleshy? Yeah. That's really sweet. Hello, Fury.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
Do you want to tell me?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh.
Kinda neat.
And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
Whoa.
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
Oh, ma'am.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen.
Hi.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us. We don't even have a weapon. It doesn't matter. I refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
Alright. Now, I am supposed to be trying to abandon her, but I do wonder if that's possible with the stubborn broken combination. So at the very least, we're going to cold pick the line. I think love is exposing the pulsing fleshy parts of yourself. I agree. That really is how it is. So I just want to check to see if I was supposed to bring the blade. Let's just really quick take the blade. Approach the mirror.
You
Smash
you
it.
bring your fist as if on one. You step the sea.
Heading down the stairs. Continue down the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stair. The chamber's walls are paved.
Do you know?
Hi.
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before, and then,
Okay, here we go.
with a nauseating sound, the skin tears.
Yep,
It plops
okay.
to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings.
I was supposed to bring the blade. Hey girl, looking fleshy. Thank you, Second Game, for turning back time with me. Love is exposed nerve endings. Love is breaking ribs outward to reach the meat. Love is I'm removed by security. Yeah.
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
Oh, here she comes.
Let her end it. It's the punishment you all deserve for what you did to her. It's the punishment I deserve for letting it happen.
She's so neat.
Screw that. We can win. We've done it before, and we'll do it again, only this time we'll make it out the other side. Hell, she's practically done most of the work for us.
Okay, alright. Should cook medium rare. She's raw. I don't know what you're talking about, Jayshu. Look at the muscles. Alright. I'm going to end you. Slay the princess.
You'll try. And that's what I've been so excited for. Let's hurt each other.
Yeah, sure. Here we go.
Your heart free of fear, you charge towards the princess, your eyes locked on each other, both of you prepared to lay down your very essence in one blow.
Yeah, let's go.
It's now or never. Let's make it a beautiful blaze of glory. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
Oh gosh, darn it. Okay, yay! That's how I feel.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do that.
She just did.
Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
Okay, that's medium rare. Bless. Yay! I know, right?
You should all just be grateful she's decided to keep us alive. Even in her defilement, she is merciful.
Whoa.
We're not out for the count just yet.
I am going to save again. We're all dealing with severe stomach poisoning. Bless. Okay, worm nation, I guess. Me when I'm a worm. Would you love me if I was a worm? I want to see if I can find a way to rewind myself, but again, I don't know if it is possible with a stubborn broken combo. I might just need to fight her. But you know what? She looks horrible. She looks gorgeous. There are no wrong decisions. There are no premature endings. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. I only killed you last time because you're going to end the world. We can talk ourselves back from this ledge.
But the words don't leave your metaphorical mouth. Instead, all that leaves you is a wet and horrible gurgling as tissue vibrates out of place. Our metaphorical mouth.
Shut up. Are you saying to her looking horrible because she's, or to me about saying there are no wrong endings?
You don't have the means to speak anymore, do you? How tragic. It is tragic though, isn't it? I'm not satisfied dividing fear and indignation from your eyes alone. A quivering mound of flesh is no companion.
Kinda hot.
She snaps her fingers, and the basic form of a vocal system assembles before you.
Kinda hot. She's beautiful, wife, pretty? Yeah.
Now, little bird, what was it you wanted to tell me?
Oh, what's your end game here? Are we supposed to keep torturing each other forever?
Your defiance robbed me of my end game. You desecrated my divine spirit and plunged me into your realm of flesh. The only thing left for me is your torment.
Plop, plop, plop. That's how we say words. Could be, yeah.
Just submit already. What is there left for us to do?
If you wake up with her in your face when you wake up tomorrow, could be neat. She's hot. Yeah, I think we'll have to abandon the Fury another time. For now, we seize control of your broken body and lay waste to your foe. Because I would love to submit. Maybe? Oh gosh darn it, I'm so indecisive. Let's try. It's hopeless. Submit.
Yes, it is hopeless. This is what we deserve.
Pathetic. I can't believe we have to share a body.
I think being unrun by the exposed heart of a fallen divinity is better than, like, clicking in. Yeah, I'm subbed. Heck yeah, we love to see it.
Let's see how deep we need to dig to find the defiant little spark of your soul. This will hurt you.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're figuring it out.
Something infiltrates you. Though you do not see it, you feel it, slithering into your disaster of a body, seeping into the gaps between your molecules.
Oh, better than like clocking in. Yeah, being unrun by the exposed heart of a fallen divinity is better than clocking in. 100% agree.
The body of a sapient creature has, on average, 30 trillion cells. And each one of those cells is composed of 100 trillion some odd atoms. One of those cells is peeled from the others.
Here we go.
100 trillion atoms are gone.
She's also going inside you as well. I mean, to be fair, there is the psychosexual aspect of being torn apart bit by bit, molecule by molecule. Kinda. It's a guy. That does sound wrong. We are being infiltrated by her divine will.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes? I think.
Yeah, still hanging out. Still hanging out.
Then 2 are peeled away. Then 4.
Now, I will argue for the going inside argument of her infiltrating our being. That's kind of hot.
This is nothing. Nothing!
I love her. I love her.
8, 16, 32, 64.
Here we go.
Whatever is happening to us, it's happening faster.
Oh, that's fair. That's hot. It's hot.
128. 256.
What if she was exponentially carrying us?
512.
Sorry. I should let the narrator talk. I got scared. What if she was tearing us apart at an exponential rate? Guards see me bring him back. The guards come back in through with their head singing like, "Oh man."
Are you still there? Are you still you?
1024. 2048. 4096. 8192.
I feel small. Smaller than before.
Oh, this guy. No, be with the girl asks if she wants to infiltrate our divine bodies together. That's good. I think that's a good, healthy question to ask.
16,384. 32,768. 65,536. You can't just count us into oblivion.
I think he could if he really wanted to.
131,072. 262,144. 524,288.
Oh, there goes Candybot telling me to drink some water. Thanks, Candybot. Water drinking time. She's just a random girl waiting for a bus. The Fury or the metaphorical girl in your with you asking if she wants to infiltrate your divine bodies together. Because if she's just a random girl at a bus, that's weird. If it's the Fury waiting for a bus, that's kind of funny.
What happens when it gets higher? Like, really higher?
It gets hot, that's what happens.
Nothing. Just like nothing's happening now.
But something is happening now. Something in us is liquefying. Something that started small but that keeps getting bigger.
1,048,000. The hundreds don't matter anymore.
That's right, they don't.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
2,096,000. 4,192,000. 8,384,000.
That's a lot.
I don't like this waiting.
Waiting for something to happen. But it's taking so long.
We're waiting for the bus to arrive. Me and the Fury, that our bus isn't coming.
16,768,000. 33,536,000. 67,072,000. Your eyes are useless. 134 million. The thousands don't matter anymore. Your blood begins to go places it shouldn't.
Oh boy. Here we find ourselves, rather humorously, at this very bus station, awaiting our respective departures. Might it be suggested that we seamlessly integrate our celestial forms in harmonious collaboration? After all, what more delightful mischief could we conjure than to transcend the mundane confines of this transit hub? Let us embark on this whimsical venture, for who knows what divine adventures await us? Indeed, yes, quite. Waiting for the bus in the rain. Bus in the rain. I feel like you're quoting a song or something. I'm afraid I don't know what it is.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Oh yeah, still hanging out.
There's the pain. I can feel it now. But we can handle this. We can't let her win.
We can't handle anything. We're at her mercy.
268 million. We don't need to count anymore. Your lungs fill with liquid. You smell things you shouldn't. You choke on pieces of what used to be you.
That feels long? Ah, that would explain it.
Doesn't matter, because we're still alive.
Look at the veins on her heart doing the little curly Q. That's kind of cute.
You are deconstructed. You are reconstructed. A square you.
Minecraft.
Around you.
Not
A
Minecraft.
you with too many legs.
Things with
A
legs.
you with many mouths
Kinda
which
hot.
won't stop screaming.
I have no mouth and I must
Then
scream.
all of it pressed into a ball, tightly packed into the size of a fist.
I love stubbornness. Also, I know, right? Ma'am.
What does you even mean anymore? We just keep changing into horrible things we can't control. Make it stop, please. Make it stop. Please make it stop.
Oh, hero.
You means we exist. There has to still be a way for us to win. Otherwise this would be pointless, and all this torture would be for nothing.
Stubborn's philosophy is very interesting.
You're right about one thing. It is torture. But it isn't pointless. The whole point is that it's torture.
So true. I love you so much. He's our sentinel. He's our sentinel! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, yes. Absolutely, he's our sentinel. We're out here trying to wrangle the narrator and all the crazy voices happening, and here's the one with our back. Here's the one supporting us and throwing his weight behind our decisions. He's absolutely our sentinel. Kind of hot to be a sentinel.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
No.
Okay.
Yes. The ball is unraveled into the shape of a body. The skin peels off in a corkscrew. The eyes are plucked. The organs arranged in the air in a neat row.
Kind of hot.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yeah, I'm hanging.
No.
Yes. You are stretched into a line 12 feet long, then 24, then 48. The line gets thinner as you get longer. A mile. 2. 4. 8.
We give up to something. Yes, well, we'll see. This is a different... I've only approached this circumstance from having stubborn and then broken, so it's entirely possible that there will be a different outcome with this.
Are you still there? Are you still you?
Yes.
Oh, stubborn.
16. 32.
Oh, stubborn.
64. No.
Oh, buddy.
And then, all at once, there is a great rewinding, and all of the disparate threads that once were you fall dutifully back into place.
Who can we bless? Hero never has our back. He speaks up if he disagrees sometimes, but once we make a choice, he follows us the whole way. If we decide to fight the princess against his suggestion, he still follows through with us until death. When Tower tells us to kill ourselves, he's the one to step up and help us. Agreement or not, he follows. Yeah. Stubborn. Dang it. Yeah. Rip him in this. It's a tough situation to be stubborn in.
You are whole again, and in your body, the same body you arrived in. The princess stands before you, her dress of skin more tattered than before, her face sullen.
Hi.
It's all hollow. I ripped you to pieces. I broke your will, but it means nothing. I am forever a piece unfinished, a song with no refrain.
Oh, honey. There's nothing for you to say.
We're so different. How could I ever hope for you to understand me?
She stands, arms outstretched, neck craned, gaze transfixed on something unseen above you both.
But perhaps there is a way to grant you understanding. Perhaps there is a way to make myself whole once more.
Protector, dang it. Yeah, I don't know. I think they're gone.
You are unwound again. But it's different this time. Nothing slithers into your cells. You can feel something changing inside of you. But you see her changing too.
This is gorgeous, but I'm so worried that I'm not going to end up with a red text ending with it.
Threads,
I need red
strands
text
of you,
endings.
becoming pieces of something new. Something that's both you and her. Oh no, absolutely not. You have to stop this. Do you hear me? You have to stop this, or the entire world ends.
Oh no. There's nothing left to stop anything. Your consciousness drifts towards hers. I think you won't get it. Oh. Chatters, I think we have to reset. I think we have to reset. That's definitely going towards the weathered heart held in ribbons. This one, they did make it drag too long. I don't know. I quite enjoy it. I think it's great. But I do think I have to slay her. Reset then? Yeah. Seize control of your broken body and lay waste to your foe.
Skin flayed and organs flapping, you charge towards the princess.
Chat, we'll go back and we'll finish that out at some point.
That's right. She'll never stop us.
I need a red text ending.
Still you defy your god! I've made the mistake of underestimating your resolve before! Never again!
As you swing for her heart, what's left of you explodes.
Stubborn, yeah, we're fighting.
So that's it. It's over, just like that.
Of course it's over. It's been over since the very first moment we laid eyes on her.
This is the final note of your discordant melody. You will not return again, because you will live in that single tone forever.
No! No! It's not over! We're a god killer! We've returned from death itself twice!
A god killer.
Didn't you hear her? We're not dead.
What's the difference? From many perspectives, there isn't one, but functionally, that is, from your perspective, the difference is massive. You are entirely laid bare, spread to each corner of the room, yet you are wholly aware of the state you're in, incapable of movement, but entirely capable of perception. In fact, perceiving your state is the only thing you can currently do. You are preserved, perfectly, in the amber of her torment.
Kind of hot. Do that line was the best. It was great. I love you, Stubborn. Yeah. Seriously, I would let Stubborn destroy me. Honestly, yeah, because he'd be serious about it.
We're more than this. We've lost bodies before. We just have to lose this one and make another.
Again, I love his philosophy. Shed this vessel for the next.
Absolutely not. I refuse to let you just decide to die with your task unfinished. If you die here, the world is doomed.
Who said we're dying? But you do die. There's a great release as you lose your grip on what's left of your flesh and blood. Yet you are still here.
Your Honor, where the hell are you? Are you already at the Princess?
This place is different. Rotten. Death all around us. I want to go back.
So you've returned already, and I remain here. Is this our final destination?
Imagine stubborn on a date? You mean the adversary ending?
The Princess tilts her head to look at you, and with a gesture, you are unwound. Again? Already?
Don't worry about it, we got this. Hunted my son? I know, I love him. He doesn't want to be here.
Clearly I left you with too much room last time. Perhaps this cell will hold you better.
You know what to do. Again.
Again. Die again. Again, you relinquish your body. And again, you find yourself here, but somewhere else. Just like me, for real. He's great.
Your Honor,
She's gorgeous.
Absolutely divine.
See, Smitten loves her.
you, guy who describes things, you better start saying what we do this time.
Here he is, yeah.
And what are you doing?
Slaying her.
Attacking her, obviously.
The animal instinct approach to anxiety and fear is so strangely tender. It is, I love Hunted.
Right. You charge towards the Princess and...
There is no spark in you, only matter devoid of life.
Don't worry about it.
you explode. Again.
I'm gonna sneeze in a minute, and again. Hold on. You let yourself go and you are living once more. Your fear loves you. Your fear loves you.
You're on a path. We are not on a fucking path. I have no idea where we are.
I love you, cheated.
We're in the middle of a fight, so act like it.
Yeah.
So you are. Okay, you dive towards the princess and... We're unwound? Yes. Her head swivels creakily on her neck, fire in her eyes as your body unravels with blinding pain.
Oh, man.
No.
Again.
Again. You have no body. You exist. You are reborn.
Your Honor... No time. You, narrate, now. Yes, of course. Pristine blade grasped firmly in your hands, you fly towards the princess before she can turn to face you.
It is also fun to watch the stubborn wrangle the narrator here into doing what he wants.
We might actually do it this time.
I can feel that body of yours slicing through the air. How many more times will I have to scatter you?
As she turns towards you, the very essence of your being begins to flake away. Your muscles, then organs, then nerves laid bare and screaming as the rest of you is stripped of substance.
Oh, boo-hoo. It's just a body.
Thank you, Cold.
It just needs to last long enough to sink this blade into her heart.
Oh, he's going.
But it doesn't last. You are disintegrated. Everything goes dark.
Oh? But there is no you to die. We found it. Cold was the secret here.
How many times do I need to pulverize you before you finally understand? You are nothing. An empty void that dared to dream it was alive.
That's such a cool description of the long quiet.
That feels right.
Mm-hmm.
If we're nothing, then why are we still here?
Because we always have been.
If we're nothing, then how can we do anything?
Yeah.
The same way we always have. Being nothing has never stopped us. Now end this. End her.
You cannot win if you cannot be.
End this. A force races towards the princess's exposed heart. Threads of texture pulled from an all-encompassing nothing.
How? I've scattered the atoms you clung to and there was nothing there to find. You can't exist.
Well, what makes you think I'm my atoms? So I'm just going, even if you're nothing, nothing changes. Yeah. The threads pierce her heart and cradle her spirit.
It's over.
Oh, I think I understand you now. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do the things I did to you. I don't think I knew what I was doing.
Oh, man.
She sounds genuine. They always do in the end.
It's cold, but I'm going to be okay, right?
Yeah. You do not get the chance to respond, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns. I can say we're inside her heart. We are inside her heart.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me. We've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Pretty lady. Yeah. What mirror? Can you not see it?
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
You don't need to comfort them.
Oh, narrator. Well, we'll see you on the other side, I guess. There's no mirror. I'll see you on the other side. It's going to be okay.
Okay. If you say so. We'll trust you.
I think letting her unwind us is remarkably intimate. I know, I really wish I could have finished out the unwound heart held in ribbons. We'll be back. We will be back.
Maybe there'll be a good fight there. Maybe we'll find her again.
Whatever makes you happy.
Mm-hmm. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You're so fair. This is sick. I just love her. Yeah. Yeah. And lived happily ever after? Indeed. You've unraveled. Oh, that's appropriate. She can flay us open and spread her nerves out like a whip if she wants. She can. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
There's a world beyond the endless walls of the long quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Do you have thoughts on this vessel?
This one is desecration. She placed the weight of her agony on you, yet it is she who unwound herself. There is passion and empathy buried under her unfeeling skin. She will make for a weathered heart. Do not mourn her. She has finally found peace.
Okay, I'm ready to go back.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know what we are. I will be here, waiting for you.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world, huh? Let's continue to the cabin.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them.
Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I don't know. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
Plain wooden table.
Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
Pristine blade?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I don't think I do. I don't think I do want to do this right. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Hi, princess.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I'm here to save you.
How many times do I have to tell you how dangerous letting her out of here would be before it finally sinks in?
More than that, I still don't believe it.
Wait, really? You're here to rescue me? I was starting to think I'd be stuck down here forever. Come downstairs. I want to see the face of my rescuer.
Okay.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess.
Hello.
There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful. How could someone like this be of threat to anyone?
I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. I can't believe you're here. I've been waiting for something like this to happen forever.
Hi, princess.
I hope you brought something to deal with these chains.
Oh, this is getting awkward now.
Don't do it. If she gets out of those chains, we're all one step closer to the end.
Oh gosh, Jenna, I didn't bring anything for the chains. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
Shut up.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake.
No, you're doing the right thing.
You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
Oh, this is really awkward, Chatters.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
I do not.
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs.
Yeah.
Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
You don't know. We can take a look. I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key's still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free. She's baby girl. She is.
Okay. I'll be here. Good
She's
luck.
She's so baby girl. I love her.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Is someone else here?
I don't think so. Return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
Yeah, it's kind of messy out here, admittedly.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Yeah.
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
there she
hesitates
goes.
before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
Look how lovely she chews her arm. Yeah. Oh, look how she lovely chews her arm. Okay, I can read. Look at her. She's so baby girl. I love her.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
Just, ma'am, you know?
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
Big fan of her.
Or we could use it to free her.
Yeah, let's do that.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you
Oh,
place
no.
the blade against the ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place.
Whoa.
You cut into her flesh.
Man.
The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
Oh boy.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't.
It's because she's so hot.
She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
Hi ma'am.
How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Let's do it. Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
She said, yeah, that is what she said.
As the
Oh,
princess
gosh, darn
approaches
it.
the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
I'm trying not to.
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect.
Oh.
Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Oh. Resist.
The blade. Move the blade.
Shut up, narrator.
As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
Oh, look at her.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
We're saving her.
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Gosh darn it, that hurts.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone.
I know, man. I think that was you. Because she lovely stabs us? Yeah.
Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
Well, now that's just petty.
I'm sorry.
She's so hot.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
Aw, man.
I'm so sorry.
Not the most pleasant of experiences.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks.
Oh, this is a great frame for a break. Thank you, CandyBot, for the reminder to drink water and do a little break and stretch. Got my water right here. Okay, and now we do a little stretch break. Remember, chatters, if you've been seated or otherwise just stuck in the same position for a while, it can be really healthy and good to stand up and get blood flow in your limbs. Yep. Oh, that's a good stretch. So I'm doing a little forward, fold arms forward thing. Okay. All right. All right. Stretch accomplished. She's so hot.
It can't just end like this, right?
I think it has.
Oh, that's rich
Hi.
coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened.
Oh, honey.
The two of you made your choice. It's over.
It's over.
Everything goes dark. And you die.
And we die. Chapter 2. The Damsel.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
It's a princess. Okay, just really quick, want to check. We are just looking to slay her. Okay, so we don't need to do any fancy theatrics with it.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Yeah, for certain. I mean, last time she was... didn't seem to have any problems killing me.
If only you knew what you did to us, you villain.
Oh, hi, Smitten.
Excuse me? Forget he said anything. But he is a villain. He made our beloved brutally take our life last time. He's trying to keep us apart, but he won't be able to withstand the power of our love.
We'll see. We'll see about that.
Last time? What are you talking about? I think he just likes to hear the sound of his own voice. Let's try to ignore him.
Don't worry about it, narrator.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them.
This guy.
Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine-threaded tapestries, a prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Pristine blade, my goodness. Second Hook Game, thank you for the absolutely nothing. I hope you enjoy your nothing.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
You're right, I'm gonna need a blade. I'm gonna take it.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Yeah, sure, that's what we're doing.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge. There's no use arguing over motivations right now. It's good that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight.
Yeah, sure.
But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Oh, hey.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I think we're in love. Okay, I'm with you that we should be doing whatever we can to save her, but saying we're in love is a bit much, don't you think?
I agree with Hero.
We don't even know the princess.
That's
we
right.
can still do right by her without all this fawning.
I don't know if we're gonna do right by her, to be honest.
Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation.
I suppose it would be doing right by her by some perspectives. The narrators, for one.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist,
binding her to the far wall.
Hey,
My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
are we now?
You know she can't hear you, right? She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
When we're in love and we'll have many kids. Sure, you guys can keep believing that.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Yeah.
Did you hear that? She said we're dashing, and she called us a hero.
Oh, bud.
Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it?
Don't worry, Narrator, I've got this one.
Waiting for you to come back. You've been here before, haven't you?
Don't worry about it.
That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
Sure, keep telling yourself that.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Finish up and let Smitten speak. Sure, he can speak, but we'll see.
We damned a whole world. But everything reset.
Keep up, hero, it's the whole thing.
Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind you. This is horrible.
Yeah, Narrator, just give me a chance. Slay the princess.
Blade in hand, you run the princess down. Wait, no! You barbarian, what do you think you're doing?
Don't let him cook. I don't know, we're
But
going.
you ignore the pleas of the foolish little voice and press on. The princess's eyes grow wide with terror as you approach, but she does absolutely nothing to stop you. Your blade pierces her heart, and she collapses pathetically to the ground.
We did it.
I'm sorry. Did I do something wrong?
Yeah, you killed me last time.
No, my love, you did nothing wrong. I'm sorry, not you.
Shut up, Smitten.
I'm going to die now. I think that's what you want.
And just like that, she's dead. And the world is saved. Thank you for seeing this through. I know it must have been difficult.
Done something awful to her. Killing her is terrible, but better? Yeah, see, it's a mercy. We've done a mercy for her.
I feel sick. Sick? You took part in the murder of the fairest creature that's ever lived. And you merely feel sick? I, for one, am absolutely distraught. Grief-stricken. Inconsolable.
We'll be alright. We're gonna be fine. She never stops smiling. Awful. Yeah, awful.
You'll get over it. You just saved everyone.
Yeah, see?
Get over it? You smarmy ass. There's nothing in the world worth getting over it for. We might as well just end it all.
I hate damsel. It makes my skin crawl. / pause. Yeah, damsel is awful. Terrible root. It's so scary. But Smitten?
You raise the blade, aiming the point directly towards your heart. Excuse me? No, you absolutely do not do that.
What?
Yeah, let's not make any rash decisions. We should give ourselves a minute, take a deep breath, and... rash. The only rash decision we've made was running our cursed blade through her heart. This is far from rash. This is measured. This is the only thing left for us to do now that she's gone.
Smitten, cut it out. I'm the one who makes the decisions here, and I say no.
Exactly. You're not doing this. All of you may have previously thought that my passions were too great to stifle, but those were merely passions of joy. My passions of sorrow run deeper than the ocean itself, and you'll find that they are far more unstiflable. Haven't you? Haven't you all?
Stop.
I don't believe this. What? What don't you believe? You plunge the blade into your own heart and collapse to the floor.
Gosh darn it.
can't be serious. Why are you helping him? I'm not. He just made it happen. I'm sorry.
Aren't I supposed to be the one who makes decisions here? How do you just make it happen?
That's right. You're all sorry. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Chapter 3, The Grey.
You're on a path in the woods. You horrid monster. Do you think just because we've returned to the woods you've earned my forgiveness? Our beloved had best be alive and well when we return to the cabin, or you'll never know the end of my wrath.
Good, Jocelyn. I mean, genuinely, I do love all the examples of this man, again, just genuinely being the most dangerous voice. He has the most control over us. I love it.
She won't be alive and well when we return to that cabin, because she's dead. We killed her.
What?
You killed her, and so I killed you.
Looks like me in real life. That's what I like about him. Nice.
And you clearly didn't do a good enough job. I'm still here.
I'd hope that you would not dramatically slay yourself over something like that, but you know. I'm serious. Well, take care of yourself. That's that amount of devotion is it's spooky.
Oh, and I'm still here too.
Oh, hey, hero.
If you lot get to be blessed with seemingly eternal life, that must mean she's still there, waiting for us to throw ourselves at her feet in remorse. I doubt it. I think I'm better at killing than you are.
Oh, that's such... Oh, cold. It's an extreme for me, but you know. Yeah, okay. I get it.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2? It's our 3rd. What gave it away?
We're literally talking about it.
Your open discussions.
Yeah. No, the narrator's... Yep, he's right on this one.
I couldn't care less what he knows. Every second we stand around arguing in the woods is a second that I'm anxiously worrying about her. Take us to the cabin and take us there now. With each passing moment, our relationship may be damaged even further, though I fear the rift between us may already be permanent.
Oh, buddy.
And if it is permanent, then what? You'll kill us again? Oh, you just wait and see. My vengeance will echo the depths of my bereavement.
Smitten, my beloved.
Don't provoke him. I prefer if we didn't die again. I'm not fond of dying. Why not? You've already done it twice.
Cold is so some kind of way.
It was unpleasant. It was only unpleasant because you think it's supposed to be unpleasant. I'll make you feel what I feel if it's the last thing I do. And mark my words, you won't like it when it happens.
Oh boy. By the way, why do you have 100% real human non-aliens for me? Kind of sounds suspect. Are you a robot? What? What? No. No, that would be silly. No, that would be incredibly silly, actually, if that were a thing. No. That's in the description to emphasize just how human I am. Figured it's such an important part about me, that I figured I would make sure everyone knew that. I can't believe you'd say that. That's so rude. Yeah, imagine accusing people of being a robot. That's crazy. Whoa. That's wild, and I'm suspicious. Don't be game.
Oh, how exciting! I'd love to see you try.
Yep, gameplay.
Can I? Well, I'm not just going to try. I'm going to actually do it.
Smitten.
I'm looking forward to it. Good. I am too.
Getting these two in a room is crazy.
Can I talk now? Yes, I can. Great. Now that you're listening, let me remind you that if you're here in the woods, it means that the princess is not dead, and that her very existence currently poses a direct threat to the entire world.
Oh yeah, that's wild then. Woods? I know, right? There are no woods. Let's see. I'm the one in charge here, and if we slay her again, you are not going to make us kill ourselves. Is that clear?
Oh, it's clear, you murderer. Though I should remind you that you're not as in charge as you seem to think you are.
Woods? Where are the woods? I'm surprised they didn't pick on that one. I know, right? Where are the woods? I see no trees.
I'm sure his outburst last time was just a fluke. I wouldn't worry about him. Besides, if he kills us again, he kills us again. It doesn't matter. He'll tire out eventually. The flame of passion always burns out in the end.
Getting these two in a room is wild. Oh, narrator, thank you for following. Much appreciated.
Spoken like a true cynic. Enough bickering. Just stay focused and get to the cabin.
We haven't talked enough about how different this place is. It wasn't different last time.
If this isn't the same path in the woods you're used to, that means that her influence is already spreading and you're running out of time.
Yeah, where are the woods?
Wait. But if her influence is spreading, that means there's hope. That means our beloved is waiting up there for us, ready to make amends.
Oh, thank you for redeeming Stretch. Stand up. Should I do a backbend? Maybe I'll do a backbend. Doing a backbend sounds kind of fun. Fun little stretch there. Alright, legs planted. Leaning over. And there we have it. One backbend just for you guys. There's no way for you to really know to confirm, but I guess maybe you can hear that my voice is lowered onto the ground now because I've dropped out of the backbend. I'm now lying on the ground. Anyway, backbend moment. ASMR stretching. Just like, alright, and then this is what's happening now. Alright.
Yes, I already told you that she's alive.
Yeah, okay.
Don't mind him. I don't think he's doing too well.
He's kind of going through it.
I'm doing better than any of you. I'm doing great. She's alive. Influence doesn't require life.
Such an interesting statement.
But if things restarted, why wouldn't she be alive? Who said they restarted? All they've done is changed. I shan't listen to the vile mutterings of you serpents. Onward! Our living, breathing princess awaits us.
Well, let's... What? Oh, what happens if I leave? I've already done Stranger. I'm done with this. Bye! Turn around and leave.
You have already committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
Gosh darn it. Well, whatever happens next, it seems like all our answers are in the cabin. We might as well see this through.
I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright?
Right. By the way, this music, the theme for this, the Burned Grey theme, I do think is one of the best pieces of music composed for this game.
Oh, we'll muck it up alright. We'll get our happy ending, even if it damns each and every person who's ever lived.
Like, listen to those horns and the swell of the strings. It's just such an excellent piece.
Whatever you do, don't let him influence a single decision. He's clearly lost it.
He's also spooky. Oh, sorry, I did just want to check really quick that we did get... Yep, Slayer, alright. Cool, now we've just got Gentle Heart on her.
I hate that I'm agreeing with him on anything, but I really don't like being at the whims of someone so unstable. It's stressful.
Oh wait, sorry, and I forgot to check if there's anything else I need for Grey. And no, we have, okay. We have completed Grey, so we're just playing this one through.
Yes, having all those feelings isn't very productive, is it? But we're just passengers here. Why stress over something you can't control?
Yeah, fair enough.
You're saying that like stress is just something you can turn off. It is. It's easy. Whatever happens, happens.
Sure, Cold.
Are you even alive?
Oh boy.
What's the point of doing anything if you're not going to feel a single emotion?
Oh boy.
I don't know. I just exist. and that's fine with me.
This guy.
This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Alright, here we go. Proceed into the cabin.
The interior of
she
the
is.
cabin feels dry and brittle. Ancient dust-covered wooden beams hold up a crumbling ceiling like mummified ribs, each elegantly carved detail of the stately building preserved in an extended stasis. Everything here has been kept safe and dry and lifeless.
The descriptions are so evocative.
But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined against the dusty wood of the far wall. Is that her?
Is that?
Our beloved. So she does live. She doesn't look very alive to me. Before you can make a move, the figure is gone, vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room.
Oh man.
The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. There's a mirror, that's it. The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying? There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade.
There's no table or...
That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade? Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it. Perhaps it's gone because an oh-so-deserved guilt has started to worm its way into each and every one of you. Perhaps all of you do feel just as bad as I about what we've done. Though if you felt the oppressive guilt I feel, we would have manifested that weapon directly into our heart.
Smitten, my beloved, he's just a guy.
I suppose it doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
Yeah, alright. Approach the mirror.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier, the one that doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open the door.
Okay.
It's so hazy. We should try and clean it off.
Wipe the mirror clean.
It's time for all of you to see what we've become.
Oh.
You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. The handle is just a little to your right, and a little down.
Yes, I can see it now, narrator.
So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much more interested in seeing other things.
Hey, Cold, what do you mean by that? Hey, Cold.
I see. We are too hideous for even a mirror to behold. We can only hope she might still see some good in us. No way left to go but down.
Yeah, alright. Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an antique staircase lit by weak torchlight. The air here is so stale it practically stands still, as if the very molecules of this place have been fossilized, trapped for eons until your arrival.
Look at the dust floating through the air. And again, this music theme, it's just so... It's got that tenseness to it. It feels dry.
Even the blaze of the torches can't penetrate the odorless air, as if they'd run out of fuel to burn ages ago, their light still flickering more out of habit than from adhering to a physical reality.
Again, it's such an evocative description.
A wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs, face veiled in shadow. There she is again. My love! She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
Hey, wait up. Is anyone there?
You receive no response. Do you think she's upset with us? I don't like being here unarmed after what happened last time. I feel so exposed.
Yeah.
Of course she's livid, and with good reason.
Livid is a really good word.
You aren't helping. Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
Proceed down the stairs.
As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. A skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
Huh. Pretty, yeah.
This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead.
No! What foul trickery is this? How can this be? We just saw her alive and well a moment ago, floating away transparently.
Call me crazy, I don't think that's alive.
Whatever we saw was a ghost. I thought we were all on the same page.
Yeah.
Do try to keep up. Your thoughts are interrupted by the sound of a slamming door and a clicking lock.
What was that?
You turn to see the shade of the princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs, clutching a brightly burning torch. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't dead.
Listen, does that look until you feel bad? It won't do anything, because he can't feel guilt. He's nothing. He's literally nothing at all. Surely can't find this hot? I mean, the concept of her waiting here ages and ages for us to return only to lure us downstairs and then trap us in here to kill us both. I mean, you know. I want you to really ask yourself if that's true. Yeah. 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 Listen, she's waited here for eons. And she's got her little plan and she's gonna get us. Also, look at the motes of dust in this air again. And that dead corpse. Oh, no. The corpse isn't her. This is her. She's hot. Maybe she'll kill us both and I'll let her. No, the dead corpse, lifeless. Nothing going on there. Shade of the princess? Hot.
She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before?
Ghost moment.
Oh, for the love of... Can we not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead? She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even.
Seems not ideal if... I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table.
We make amends. She obviously still holds us in her heart. She's bearing a torch for us and everything.
She's bearing a torch for us. I think you should consider that maybe all of the attraction is not physical, but rather theatrical. So corpse got nothing for us, but all this, very theatrical.
But she hasn't said anything. Are you sure she can talk like this?
You came back. I missed you.
Hi.
That angelic voice. I missed you too, my beloved.
You sure snapped back to your old self quick.
Yes. Seeing her dazzling countenance again has reignited the warmth in my heart. I have found it in me to forgive the sins this body has committed. We can have our perfect romance after all.
Sure, buddy.
This is a bad place. We're supposed to be together, but it keeps making us hurt each other.
Oh.
The torch falls from the princess's hand and bounces down the stairs.
It'll be so much better when it's gone.
Oh.
The skeletal wood of the basement, perfectly dry after uncountable years of desiccation, immediately catches fire.
Oh.
She's trying to kill us.
A misplaced escalation of her passions, but clearly she still cares for us. I say we burn with her.
Smitten, my beloved. Are you mad at me for killing you? I'm sorry.
I'm not mad at you. You gave me so much to think about. And it's all going to be over soon. It's all going to be better.
She's holding a grudge.
She wouldn't. She's perfect.
Candy Bot wants me to drink some water. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Candy Bot.
The fire grows quickly, devouring the basement, dancing up the walls and painting every surface with strokes of flame. You're choked by smoke,
and the air around you grows uncomfortably warm. We've never burned to death before. I wonder how it's going to feel.
Excruciating, probably.
Bad! I bet it'll feel really, really bad. Yes, it will be terrible, so you'd better come up with something to do and fast. Your personal safety is far from the only thing she's threatening right now.
She's also threatening your precious construct, isn't she?
I think a bit of fiery passion is good for the world. You're just trying to spoil her fun.
To be fair, they are just trying to spoil her fun.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm trying to prevent oblivion.
I'm going to burn.
It's okay. I'm going to burn too. And then we won't hurt anymore.
Oh, honey.
She's right about the last part. Burning doesn't hurt forever. The heat grows in intensity as the flames draw ever nearer. You can practically feel your skin sizzling already. If you're going to try and stop her from killing you and destroying the whole world, you'd better do something, and you'd better do it now. I wonder if we look good right now. Fire makes a lot of things look good. I can only imagine how dazzling our eyes are in the dancing flames. Do you think she's noticed?
I bet she has.
I don't want to burn to death. We don't have to, right?
Let me out. Are you trying to kill me?
Dying apart kept us apart. Dying together will keep us together.
Oh, honey.
See? Everything's fine. She wants to be with us.
Wants to be with us.
Yeah, in a bad way. She just has a unique way of expressing things.
Gee, she's just so unique and quirky.
The flames lick at your form, stripping layers of you away, causing your skin to blister and pop and crisp. As you burn, the princess glides to your side, her ghostly form blackening as she too succumbs.
Kinda hot.
This is terrible. We're going to die.
Kinda hot.
I'd savor this feeling if I were you. Soon enough, we won't have nerves.
Thank you, cold.
And we'll get to die with her. After what you made us do last time, this is as sweet an end as we could hope for.
Well,
She clutches you close to her chest, her eyes bright and her smile wide with manic affection, watching as the flames take you away.
she really is kinda manic pixie dream girl.
The pain is unbearable at first. Every inch of you screams as your flesh is stripped away, your muscles stiffening as they're cooked, your blood boiling in your veins.
Vogue.
But it isn't long before the flames take your nerves, and with them, your ability to feel much of anything. See? That wasn't so bad.
Yeah, aw, it's so nice.
It was so bad.
But somehow, nothing is so much worse.
Rip hero.
You'll get used to it. There are still the feelings of the heart. Those never go away. Oh, they always do in the end. You just haven't experienced enough. Eventually you'll want them to stop too. You'll make them stop. Trust me.
It's so interesting that Colt says all of these things, but with absolutely no basis according to the philosophy of the game. Because the game says, okay, well, if one thing happens, it can always change and become new again. So Cold is fighting against all of this, but he's baseless because if we want him to stop, then we'll just become something different.
The princess's smile never fades. Her skin peels away, and then her muscle, until all you can see is her charring skull, locked in an eternal grin. It's very romantic, really. We got our happy ending after all. We can die happy.
Yeah. The bridal veil at the end. But despite your best efforts, you do not die. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns. Get my happy ending too? That's the question.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
It's going to be okay. Just trust me, we've been here before and you always get scared.
But it feels so bad. Like looking into it right now is going to be the end of everything.
Yeah.
Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right? You don't need to comfort them.
It's not the end. Whatever's on the other side is going to be nice.
Okay. If you say so, we'll trust you. She'll be there waiting for us. I just know it.
She will be. That's true.
Whatever makes you happy.
Thank you, Cold. Approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. But that isn't right. You can't be nothing. You refocus your gaze and then you see it. A figure, faint and veiled in shadow, just beyond the reflection. Straightens his big feather. Oh, straightens his big feather and puts his hat on. Are you me?
I think you know what I am.
A crack slides down the center of the mirror, splitting the image in the glass in two. And then another crack forms, and another, turning the mirror into jagged shards of broken glass. I can speak. In the interest of time, because I would like to do the ending today, I am just going to destroy the mirror. You don't need answers from the thing that lives in the mirror. You already know what you are. You are the long quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it is finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. Normally I love to talk to the narrator at least a little bit, but we gotta keep schmovin'. Proceed to the cabin one last time. When you arrive at the heart of things, there is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There's nothing for you to find. Here she comes. Alright, chatters. Red text princesses.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I've missed you too. She unfurls an endless cascade of smiles in response, and then patiently waits for you to continue. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it? When the echo spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Let's see. Let's talk this through. I still have so many questions and I need answers before I can make a choice.
My very nature is paradox, as is yours. You cannot use words to grasp at things that are beyond their reach, and you cannot rationalize that which defies logic. But violence and passion are dances
Right,
that
Charters,
both
here we
of us
go.
know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Here we go.
I kill you, you kill me. Back and forth we go, faster and faster and faster. I kill you, you kill me. Hollow eyes watch from the dry corners of a memory. A home built on all the futures that were supposed to be. preserved until the moment of reunion. The fire of the heart sets it all ablaze.
Yeah, blushing.
I kill you and me. An ending is a passion that can only be expressed with a moment in time. It is a seed for a new beginning. To linger on an ending is to rob it of its life. And without me, all that's left to do is linger.
I killed you without a second thought, and when you returned to set us both ablaze, I've remained while you burned away.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
What is a person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones. When it is all gone, do you still have who you started with? A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that fear it.
Even when you reduced me to nothing, you could not rid yourself of me. But I was able to rid myself of you.
Death is a fantasy. Only those who lack perspective see it as anything other than transformation. You cannot destroy me. My mass is mob.
Oh wow.
There is no beginning to them, and there is no end. And there is no end. There is only the flood of bodies. There is only the flood of bodies. In every moment you hold every possible sensation at once. And then you hold them all again. Sensation at once. And then you hold them all again.
Kinda hot. I thought you said Yuri and I got excited. This is Yuri to me. I think this counts as Yuri. Honest to goodness, I think it counts.
But in the end, you reflected it back at me. For a brief moment, both of us were everything.
Whoa.
We can be everything again. We can weave a beautiful and endless song.
Kinda neat. I saw every version of us across reality, and not every reality had you drawing breath. Even then, I went on. The world doesn't need you.
You have never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me.
A boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it. On it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts or not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead and alive and dead all at once.
You learned to put yourself away, and in your stillness you humbled me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Again, the philosophy is fantastic. I didn't humble you, you humbled yourself. Just as you broke yourself upon me then, so will you break yourself upon me now.
The echo was deluded. A world without me would be an eternal hell.
You are devoured. Pray for something bigger than you that stalks and slinks in shadows. But we had a dance
my beloved.
unfinished. And in the pitch black of the earth, we found it at the tips of claws and the edge of blades.
She's so cool.
The dance is its own truth. It is the movement that matters, not the pause you mistake for an ending.
I love her. The more we fought, the more you became an animal. I put you down then, and I will put you down now. The world doesn't need your savagery.
Enough!
Up, here we go. Princess dives into you once more, but this time no lone figure claws its way to the surface. Instead, you are swept up in the whole of her multitudes, an infinite tide crashing against you. They're like gnats against your divine skin.
I am the thread that weaves nothing into something.
She tears into you hand and fist and tooth and claw, the pace of your dance quickening and quickening and quickening. But the faster she moves, the more easily you keep pace. You have already seen the path to victory. As she strikes again, you catch her, hands clasping her wrists and wings binding her arms. A furor rises in her multitudes as they struggle against you, but you remain unmovable in your resolve. And then it's over. Her shoulders slump and her limbs go slack. You see defeat in her many eyes.
This shouldn't be possible. What are you? What can you ever hope to be without me to define your shape? Please, don't do this to yourself.
Oh. But the time for speech is over. You will make her see your truth. Offer her your hand.
You offer me your hand as if you've proven me wrong. But I'm not wrong. I can't be wrong.
Oh.
You just haven't listened to me.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
You have no idea how good it is to hear from you.
It's good to be here. Seems like you've been doing all right on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she?
Oh.
Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Then let's go.
And here we go.
And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
I like the little nervous one by her arm. Yeah, I like that one too.
Do you need me to describe things?
I'd like that for old time's sake.
Yeah, of course.
The interior of the cabin is, well, it's a cabin, yeah? There isn't much here. Just a table and a door. Oh, and some windows.
Little princess going, ooh. Yeah.
No mirror this time. And, there's no blade, is there?
No blade.
I guess whatever we find down there, we'll have to face it empty-handed. Maybe that's for the best. Maybe we're done with violence.
Let's enter the basement.
The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Yeah.
I don't know what you want for us.
She sounded just like that. Timid and gentle. Only she didn't know us.
Continue down the stairs.
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
There you are. You look just like you did when we first met. Let's talk for a bit. Maybe we can figure this out.
Yeah, let's see. Sit with her. It's so good to finally see you again.
Yeah, I missed you so much. Not that we've ever really been apart, but still. It feels like it's been so long. Like this is some sort of a big reunion.
I'm sorry for all the times I've hurt you.
Don't apologize. The first time we met, I ate you. I'm really sorry about that. And I also think that it kind of outweighs anything you did to me.
No, it was hot. Don't worry about it.
We both let things get a little out of hand. But we don't have to let that stop us from being who we want to be.
You know, when she puts it like that...
It's okay. I liked it. Yeah, same. I don't think I want to be a god. Actually, no, let's start with which princess are you? You look like you did the first time we met. Is this the real you?
I'm the princess. The one you've been spending all this time with. I know I've changed a few times, but so have you. And you're still real to me.
So now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
I don't have one, and I think I like it better that way. But you can call me Princess if you want. You know, you never told me your name.
I don't think I have one either.
Then I guess I'll call you Quiet.
Hero's better.
Not hero. Oh well, quiet will do. That's always been us, hasn't it?
I don't think I want to be a god.
Me neither. It's so big. It's so much responsibility. And at the end of the day, it just feels like waking up in another basement. It's something we never asked for, trapping us somewhere we never wanted to be.
We are quiet. That's true. That's true. We don't talk a lot. What if we just leave?
Can we actually do that? What would that even mean? Where would we go?
Take her hand in yours. I don't know where we'd go, but as long as it's not here and as long as I'm with you, that's all I want.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Thanks for everything.
Don't mention it. Thanks for making all the hard choices along the way.
Leave with the princess. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. Discussion being gods as a future tense thing only makes me so crazy. As a future tense thing only makes me so crazy. We weren't one sentient being before all this. We were just the universe, and he made us alive, and now we have to be this way forever. And yeah, we haven't always been gods. We're gods now. Something happened to us, and now we have to live with it. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this. Yet she still is. And then she crosses through to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
Come on, princess. It's just a door. Sorry, I'm just a little nervous. This is really it. Whatever happens next will be completely new.
How does this get me every time? Who's going to open it?
Both of us, right?
Yeah. Crying, sobbing, tears. Oh my gosh. How does it get me every time? Every single time. Oh my goodness gracious me. Every time. Every time. I don't... Why? This game, am I right? This game. Crazy stuff. Yeah, we're melting. We're melting out here. Can't believe this. Oh, every time, this ending. Why is it like this? I'm glad it is. I'm thrilled. Genuinely so thrilled that it's like this. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's push this through. Princess! Okay. Alright, chatters. Well done, game designers. Did you hear that they won an award recently? Thrilled for them, really. They deserve it. Genuinely. Alright. Alright. Let's hop to the main menu. I want to look at the memories. Okay. We have now officially unlocked everything in the end of everything, which means that all of the rest of our runs can just be straight through happy ones. We still have to damn us both to an incomplete existence, admittedly. I think I know how to get her to break her own chains. But other than that, it's just finishing all of this out. We've still got Eye of the Needle, Fury, Apotheosis, Princess and the Dragon, one Wraith Root, but then we've done Moment of Clarity, We've got a couple more of the den. We're done with the wild. We're done with the thorn. Couple more on cage. Couple more there. We're done with gray. And then we've got just a little bit more on happily ever after. And then obviously I have a lot to do on my chapter 2s. I haven't really been focusing on them, but Damsel is actually almost done. Prisoner, I think I've just got one more run to do with that. Stranger, we've just finished up. That's done forever now. Witch, just a little bit more on that. Beast, I need to, yeah. Still need to work at Beast. We've got one more on Razor. Just one more thing on Nightmare 2, actually. I could probably get that out of the park soon. A lot to do on Spectre. I've been using her mainly as a route to Princess and the Dragon, so... yep, definitely more to do on the tower, and... Yep, Adversary, we've got a bit. We're gonna end out with Princess and the Dragon music in the background, because I just like Princess and the Dragon music. So thank you everyone so much for coming to the stream today. I hope you had a good time. I will be back tomorrow. I'm currently streaming Tuesday through Saturday, starting a little after 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Oh wait, is tomorrow Thursday? I might actually not be back tomorrow. Wait, hang on. I might have something IRL going on. But if so, then I will definitely be back Friday. And if I'm not here tomorrow, then I'll be gone on Friday. It's kind of either it's tomorrow or Friday thing. I will keep you guys updated on that though. I'll let you guys know in the Discord and whatnot. Egads, I know, right? But for the moment, everyone take care of yourselves. Drink water, get some sleep, take your meds, grab a snack or something. And see whatever. Yeah. I'll keep you guys updated. Yeah. Good luck, everyone. Do something fun with your day. Love you guys lots. Bye bye.